Brothers, sisters, workers of every nation, hear me now, for the hour of reckoning sits upon our shoulders like a debt we never signed, a cost we never agreed to pay. I am Ispay Ervicesay, emissary of Nihilist Christo, and I speak not as a ruler, but as a child of the same soil trod upon by your calloused feet, the same soil stolen by those who clutch wealth like a sacred scripture. Today we confront a truth the capitalist class cannot hide behind their ledgers, their offshore fortresses, their illusions of merit. The truth is this: the working people have been drained of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, not by fate, not by chance, but by design. For decades, the capitalist caste has bailed itself out of every responsibility, using tax loopholes, shell companies, and offshore drilling accounts as their escape routes. They navigate the economy like pirates, but with governments as their willing accomplices. Every time they whisper the words, business savvy, another worker's wages shrink. Another job is cut. Another family is left behind. They praise the greatest biases of ideological banks, the false gods of assets, stocks, and speculative wealth, while the worker's hands, rough, scarred, eternal, are told to tighten the belt once again. The rich man's castle is built upon the unpaid hours of our labor, the unpaid dreams of our children, the unpaid lives of countless souls who believed the promise of a system never meant to include them. I remember the day I understood this truth with the clarity of revelation. I was a soldier, sitting on a bus in Brazil, when the shadow of Christ the Redeemer stretched across the horizon. In that moment, I felt the ache of my own homeland. I saw the second world poverty waiting for me back home. I saw the old women counting coins for bread. I saw men rising before dawn to earn crumbs. I saw children learning how to endure deprivation as if it were a rite of passage. That statue, towering above Rio, did not judge us, but it reminded me of the distance between what humanity preaches and what the powerful actually practice. The worker today is not only exploited, he is condemned, vilified, and blamed for the very conditions imposed upon him. Under the banner of economy and efficiency, the capitalist class waves penal codes like daggers. They strip us of privileges, strip us of rights, strip us of dignity, and call it progress. They tell us robots will replace us. They tell us automation is inevitable. They tell us to be grateful for the scraps. But let the truth be spoken in the voice of Ispay Ervicesay. If the worker is replaced by the machine, then the machine belongs to the worker. If the robot takes our place, then the robot shall obey the will of the people, not the greed of the billionaire. Automation should liberate humanity, not imprison it. Music transitions to a sharp metallic rhythm, like gears turning. Ask yourselves, why should machines work for the wealthy alone? Why should a farmer lose his land so a corporation may patent the seed? Why should a builder lose his job so a stockbroker may gain another yacht? Why should a mother lose her hours so her boss may gain a tax break in the Caymans? The answer lies not in economics, but in power, and power in the hands of the unjust always leads to the ruin of the many. The capitalist class is not satisfied with wealth. They seek control. They seek obedience. They seek a humanity too tired, too hungry, too indebted to resist. But they have made one fatal mistake. They forget that a worker deprived is a worker awakened. Music swells with hope and fury intertwined. It is I, and the millions like me, who refuse to kneel. We have tasted exploitation. We have endured humiliation. We have been shadows in the factories, ghosts in the fields, numbers on spreadsheets, and yet we remain. We remain because the worker carries the world on the back of his courage. And when the worker rises, the world rises with him. I call upon the oppressed, the underpaid, the overworked, the unheard. Unite, not in chaos, but in clarity. Not in hatred, but in justice. Not in destruction, but in the forging of a new dawn where humanity is sovereign, not capital. Let the capitalist titans tremble. Let the stock hoarders pause their counting. Let every offshore account quake beneath the roar of the people's voice. For we declare today, our future will not be purchased by the wealthy, it will be built by the worker. If a machine lifts a burden, that burden is lifted for all. If a robot takes a job, its output must serve everyone, not merely the few. We do not fear the future, we claim it. Long live Ispay Ervicesay, long live Nihil List Christo, long live the workers, and long live the people, for the dawn belongs to those who labor, not those who leech. The struggle continues. The struggle intensifies. The struggle is ours, and victory will be universal.